Okay, so this video is about how you can create our mind map example in Canva. So we had an example going where we talked about Sally, whose goal was to get out of debt. And we went through a series of things that Sally can put on her mind map. And we've mapped it out in terms of hierarchy and breakdown and so forth. So if you want to hop, if you have a Canva account, and Canva is a free account. You can get a free or you can upgrade to a paid account. So in this video, we're going to show you how you can create your mind map on Canva. So if you have a Canva account, you just want to log into your Canva account. You can have a free account or you can upgrade to their professional account. We'll also include some links in this video that you can use if you wanted to sign up if you don't have a Canva account. But it's a really great tool, and like I said, you can start with free. We're on a free account, and there's many things that you can do with the free account. You can decide to upgrade, or you can pay per graphics that you choose and so forth. So it's really flexible. So you open up your Canva account, and in there you're just going to go into the search box here, and you're just going to type in mind map. And click enter. So we've gone through an example where Sally wants to get out of debt, and we're just going to map that out visually so that you can see what Sally's mind map would look like based on what she's trying to accomplish. So you're going to see a bunch of stuff come up. Some templates are going to come up. And like I said, depending on what kind of account you have, you would choose accordingly. So we're just waiting for that to come up. So here you're going to see a bunch of mind map templates that come up. So they have different ones. Some are paid and some are unpaid. So depending on what you're trying to accomplish, and as you can see, mind maps are pretty flexible and you can arrange them. You can do different things depending on if you're using them for personal, for school, for work, or different applications. But you have so many choices here on Canva. So let's go ahead and we're going to pick this one here. So you're just going to double click on the colorful calm corporate mind map, and you can go ahead and preview it first so you can see what it looks like first before choosing it, or you can create a blank mind map. So if you wanted to preview it first before choosing this one, if you click at the top right here, there's a little star and then there's these three little dots. So you just click on the dots and then you can click preview this template, or if you know that's the one you want, you just click the customize this template. So here it gives you a visual, an example of another one, or this template itself. And if that's the one that you like, then you would just choose that one. And then we're going to just click customize this template. Okay, so it'll take you into this window here, and you can see the mind map that we previewed. Down here gives you your scale. So we're at 44%. If you're like me and like it bigger, I like to go in a little bit more, and you can move in and out depending on how you like it. The bigger it is for me, because probably a little older and need to see it better. So all these are here. These are templates. There's nothing there, so we can go ahead and just customize this one here. So we just type over what's there. There's a picture in the middle. We can take that out. We can add text. So in the center of that, we're just going to add, let's click and add a text box here. So we can add a big one. If you add a heading, it's going to be really big. If you add like a subheading, it's a little smaller than the heading, or you can add a little body. So let's add a subheading. So if you click that, so at the center of that, we're going to put debt reduction. So we've typed in debt reduction here, and then we have this visual in the middle. You can choose to keep that, or you can erase that just by clicking on it and clicking your erase button on your computer. So this, we're just going to center it, or we can make it look like this by just tabbing down. Or you can reduce the size, you can change the font if you don't like that font. You can highlight it, and then you can change your font here to whichever font that you do like. So it's easy to do, easy to manipulate this template here. And so we have debt reduction in the middle or in the center. You can drag it down to center. So it's all about just dragging and creating and making it more custom for you. And so if you go down, you have different things. So one of the things that Sally talked about in her debt reduction, when we went through the exercise and mapped out what she needed to do to get out of debt, and one was the thing is, why is debt reduction important? So you can go ahead and write that in your title. So you just double click on the title, and then you can write, why is debt reduction important? And that branches off from your central debt reduction goal. And then you can, like I said, it's bigger, so you can highlight it. You can change the font so it looks smaller. You could also drag this here over so it fits. So it's really just playing around with it and seeing what looks better to you, and what you like personally, and what you want to see on your map. So here we're going to talk about why debt reduction is important to Sally. So one of the things that we established when we went through the exercise of Sally's debt reduction goal was that she said it would create less stress. So we're going to put that in there. More financial independence. She would have a stoppage of collection calls. It would increase her credit score. So it's just a matter of listing all those things there, and we'll just go through and add as many as we can, and then we'll just move on. Avoidance of bankruptcy. But here, what we're doing is listing all those things that we've already established when we talked about Sally's debt reduction goal. And there, I was able to drag it over and make it come on one line. Here, because we're listing a bunch of things, you can go ahead, highlight it, go up here, you put the bullet points. You could change it so it moves more to the left. And from there, you see from the branch of her goal reduction is a central point in terms of why it's debt reduction is important to her. So she has that at the top of there. And so we're just going to go through all the things that we talked about when we mapped out on paper for her debt reduction strategy. And we're going to go ahead and fill those in. So we've gone ahead and typed in what would debt reduction mean for Sally, or her quality of life, which we established when we went through the exercise. And again, you would type it in the title here. You can drag it over. You can change the font to match the other font that you have. And then you just kind of adjust it this way. And then you can also adjust the sizing of it and drag and drop. So it's really easy using this Canva template. And again, we just highlight this default here. And all you would do is just start writing in what we established. So Sally would have better sleep. She would become a more joyful person. She would have a better sense of belonging. More meaningful relationships. And more enjoyment in life. So as you can see, we're just taking what we've mapped out on paper And now we're just building this hierarchy and this relationship to her central goal, which is debt reduction. And we're just going to go ahead and finish off all the little branches, and then you'll see at the end how her mind map will look in terms of having debt reduction as a central goal and how everything relates to that central goal. So at the end of it all, Sally's going to have something that looks like this. She's going to put all those things that she's mapped out in terms of how she's going to accomplish her debt reduction goal. Again, debt reduction is at the central, and everything branches off from that. So I'm going to teach you now how to download that. So once you're happy with that, you just go over here to the share button, and it's going to give you some options. So you can click your download button, and you could download it as a PDF. You can also change that by clicking this drop down here. You can do a JPEG, a PNG file, but if you want to default it as a PDF, then you just keep it there, and then you just click down here. And at the end of it all, you're going to see something like this, which is the mind map. So it outlines all those things, why is debt reduction important, and lists all of them, ways to get out of debt. What would debt reduction mean? So it's really a personal mapping of what you're trying to accomplish, and it shows it visually. And this is something you can put on your fridge or put on your wall, just as a reminder, a visual reminder of what you need to do to accomplish this central goal here. And so that's how you do it on Canva. There's some other programs. You can also do it in Google Slides or some other things. But Canva is really easy because you have templates, and all you do is just plug them in. And then you got your mind map here. So thank you guys for watching. I hope this video was helpful in terms of helping you to use mind maps to create your goals, and also using free tools like Canva to map it out visually and create some sense of logic in terms of your goals. Okay, see you guys on the next video.